you really need to stop falling for the games that women play, because they play a lot of them. And one thing I want to say more than anything in this video is that y'all need to understand that in this game, if you fall for women and what they do and how they do it, you will fail every time. Y'all stay tuned to this video. We're going to get into it. You know, fellas, if you ever left a conversation, let's be real. If you ever left a conversation with a woman, like feeling like real confused, like thinking like, what is this woman doing? Today's video is going to help you, man. You got to stay tuned to what I'm going to tell you, because what I'm going to tell you today is going to teach you how not to get caught up in this mess. You know what I mean? Because women will leave you feeling real confused and doubtful of yourself. You know what I mean? And, you know, when you are replaying every word in your head and thinking, what did I say? Could I have said some things different? You're tripping. You're probably failing to hear her. You're not listening. And so this is what I'm going to teach you today. You're probably failing every single time in your mind because you're not using these things I'm going to teach you today. And another thing is, you're probably falling for all of her mind games. And that's why in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to prevent that. And today, I'm breaking down 5 sneaky ways women micromanage conversations to control you without you ever thinking that you're wrong and she's right. And it's some cold game here. It's some cold game here. So we're definitely going to get into that. You definitely need to stay tuned. So you got to know that this is all of this is real psychological warfare on a casual level, right? That's how deep this shit is. You know what I mean? Like, when you are in a psychological warfare, you don't really think the person across from you is trying to control you. But women have power. And like I said, today we're going to teach you how to prevent those things. Women do things to test you all the time. They test your emotional strength. They want to test how strong you stay as a man, right? How you hold yourself. That's very important. What they call a frame. It's how you hold yourself, right? How's your confidence? They want to know that. They want to see if you're the guy that you claim that you are. If you don't recognize it, you will fall into the trap of pleasing her every single time. Instead of being yourself, you will fall for the trap. Let's break this down. Number 1, and like I said, every one of these points you're going to need. Stay tuned to the end. Peering. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. If they're appearing distant on topics previously she like was rocking with, she loved, like we talking about going to dinner, doing this, she's on the couch like this, right? One week she's hyped up about all your goals, the next week she's dry and dismissive. Does this sound kind of familiar? She's not confused. She's making you question your energy. She's pulling back to create some type of feeling in you, hoping you'll chase her approval. When you start, when you really start looking at yourself, just keep in mind that this is war that she's creating. When you start editing yourself, engaged, when you start saying things like, are you okay? You've already lost your hold on yourself. You've lost that. And this is like one of the things that they do in order to try to control you. Just kind of like distancing themselves in conversations. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She may sit and mope about it or not be too interested in it, but she knows. She wants you to chase her approval. And if you don't chase her approval, she's held renderless. Anything she does doesn't mean anything if you're not going to chase her approval, right? Another thing that they do, and like I said, watch the entire video, because once you get all of these, you can prepare more for when you're in these conversations with women. Because sometimes they're controlling you without controlling you. They're controlling you without you even knowing. So sometimes what they do is they use vocal tone shifts to show disinterest. Her voice drops. You know, like, turns cold. Her energy it flattens out. Like she doesn't have any more energy. Like she's not hyped up about too much. It's not what she says, it's how she says it. It's not what she says, it's how she says it. And it forces you to do what? Accommodate, overcompensate for how she's feeling. You switch topics, or you second guess the story, or second guess what you're telling her in general. Don't fall for that energy. Stay grounded. Stay true to yourself. Get the fuck out of there if you need to. Walk up out of there. Go ahead and go to the next room. Watch television if you live with her, or if she lives with you. Go watch television. Go get on a game or something. Get on your phone and go to another room. Go sit in the car and get your little coffee or something, right? If she's not engaged, keep your power. Never beg for attention, ever. Stay solid. I'm telling you, y'all click the like button for me, man. Click the like button for me, man. We cooking here. I think my next point is, this is really good. Normally what they do is they give silent treatments. We all know this is classic woman. Classic move. You say something she dislikes, suddenly she's mute. She's not saying nothing. That silence is designed to punish you, to make you feel uncomfortable, to force you to chase her vibe back. Chase that little personality that you see and you want all that. Real talk, if you hold your masculinity in that point, you'll be fine. But really the real talk, if you fold under her silence, she owns you. Silence, I'm telling you, silence her game with your own. You got to get your own game here, right? Go about your life. Let her come back and go. Don't trip, man. I'll be in there playing music in the house, man. Bop, 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 bop. We doing all of that. We doing all of that. I'm telling you right now, we're doing all of that. You know, let her come and go and do her thing. I wouldn't worry about that. That's something I wouldn't even address. I wouldn't even care about. That is taking your power and controlling and holding yourself. We got a couple more. Stay tuned. All of these you need. All of these you need. So we need to stay tuned. Right? Making you walk on eggshells. Now, I didn't really want to talk about this too much because I will hope you're never walking on eggshells. But I really wanted to because there's a lot of men not on the level of myself, and I'm really trying to teach you men, right? I don't like when you do that. Why would you do that? Those are some of the things they use. She starts finding issues about all type of things. How you talk, what you say, even how you laugh. Just making it seem like everything you're doing is just disgusting and terrible. That's not feedback. That's her control. She wants to see how she can bend you. And she's going to bend you because, like, why are you so negative? Why are you always talking about me? No, we don't want to do that. You know what I mean? She's always trying to change the mood of where you at. You happy coming in? What makes you, why you happy? Gentlemen, we're not doing that. Let me give you a news flash. If your core personality can't be free with, around her, if your core, who you are, this guy here, this savage, this silverback, this strong man, this guy here, if you can't be him all the time and be free, she's not peace. She's not your peace at all. You need to be able to be yourself. You need to be able to be free. You need to be able to live like you want. You need to be able to live like you want. You have to live like you want. And if you don't, it's over. It's over. I'm glad you made it here because this is the biggest one. Well, at least to me, I think this is the biggest one. When women threaten to leave, she throws out the maybe we should stop talking, not because she's leaving, but to kind of watch you squirm, just to see how you move a little bit. You know what I mean? That's her pushing your emotional buttons to see how tough you are. She want to see if you think she's valuable enough for you to overlook yourself. If a woman say, okay, hey, okay, all right, it's cool with me. Go, hey, no problem, not a problem at all. And here's the play. Don't beg, Don't panic. Say, if that's how you feel, I won't stop you. If that's how you feel, I won't stop you. A woman respects a man who can walk away. I'm going to tell you again. A woman respects a man who can walk away more than one who pleads to stay. If you're pleading to stay, she ain't going to want you. She ain't going to respect you. I'm going to tell you, bro, stop micromanaging your words to pass her invisible test. Stop managing that. Stop doing that. The moment you stop trying to perform and start standing on who you are, you ain't gonna have no problems. That's the game. That's the game. Do me a favor. I know you got some value from this video. Click that like button for me. Share it with your friends. Subscribe. And if you are tired of being manipulated and ready to take your masculinity power back, let's get it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You hit me up, Mr1950.com. We got consultations. I got a membership, gatewaytogame.com. Y'all hit me up. We change men every single day. We meet every week. We change every single week. Nothing but respect. I'm 50. I'm gone.